Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me today as we jump into the Farmlands map. Okay, I've still got to paint grass here, don't I? Yeah, jump back into the Farmlands map for Farm Sim 25. Hope you're all having a great day. It is the 15th day of December today. Indeed, 10 days till the big fat man in the red hat and all of that sort of thing. Okay, this one I did paint. Cool. Almost looks like the rest of it. Alright, so we still got that strip, but let's get more important things. Yeah, this needs lime and rolling. Well, looky here, a roller. So let's get you on to your mission. Man, you ever hear of a washcloth? Come on. Alright. Sure. And here, we're going to do some lime. Alright, let's figure out where, because I don't want to waste this stuff. Oh, alright. Yeah, look at this, eh? Just the tiniest difference between those two figures. Alright. Oh, I don't want an AR worker. No, that's fine. Okay, there we go. I knew it. I'm on the wrong side of the tree, man. I don't think I have anything. I might have a I don't even know if I have a chainsaw. Do I even have a chainsaw? Man. Okay, why didn't it turn on? Stupid trees. Okay, why didn't it turn on? Oh, did I not hook up or did they disconnect? No, those are hooked up. It's full line, right? Yeah? Why will it not turn on? No, it will not turn on. Oh, well, we could adjust the width, that's for sure. And I did forget about that after doing the last one, so it's a good thing I did check. There we go. So will you turn on now? Nope, it will not turn on. Open power tool, unload, follow, open cover, activate lane. Okay, it recognizes it's there. It's telling me we have 10,000 liters of lime. Turn on, B. It won't turn on. What the heck is going on? Alright, let's try. Let's go AI worker. Yeah. There's, okay. Now it's not just invisible, is it? Is it going to tell me there's a line here? Nope. Alright, there's something wrong. Crap. Alright, well, a little experiment. We're gonna go get a different one. That's certainly not what I had expected to be happening here this morning. So hopefully we'll be able to get all the way through this episode. It is very, 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 very stormy outside this morning. In fact, so stormy I didn't go for my walk. I used my inside exercise machines. I have a stair stepper and a stationary bike that I use when the weather is just ick. I mean, I'm used to nasty weather. It's just, you know, you go out first thing in the day and get soaking wet. Well, you know, I don't want to go through 2 or 3 jackets and 3 or 4 pairs of shoes a day just to try and stay dry. So, I hate losing money like this. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. First of all, anything in the I'm so cheap I'm almost free? No. Okay, well, that's kind of what we figured, isn't it? Here we go. Planters, seed tanks, spreaders. Alright, here's what we've got, right? Yep. You got this guy. It doesn't hold very much. That's the problem. 5,000, but it does both. It only does fertilizer, so it's useless. 4,000. Well, let's just pick this guy up. Okay. Before we sell the other one at a loss, you know what I mean? The loss on a $7,500 item is not going to be as big as the loss on a $20,000 item. So, if we have to sell one of these back, I would rather it be the little one. Pretty sure. The last patch to this map said that he changed it so stuff would load further back at the shop, so you wouldn't be so close to those bollards, but that's about as close as you can get. Alright, so this holds only half of what that one did, which is really unfortunate. Alright, let's get back. Nice thing is, we have a decently fast tractor. So we'll gather up, well, half of the line that's sitting there and see what happens. If this just refuses to work as well, then, I'm not sure what the answer is. I can't think of anything else offhand. I mean, the only thing I've really changed that could affect anything is I'm using manual attach, but I know that there haven't been complaints about that particular mod, that a lot of people are using it and don't seem to be having issues, so it's either a map thing or it's a that lizard mod didn't work thing. There we are. Let's load her up. We're not close enough. And half of that one. Okay. Lower gauge wheel? Oh. Weird. No idea. This thing's got a bunch of stuff on it I've never seen before. Alright. And we'll set it up, steering assist. Okay. Ooh. It's not quite as, yeah, big a go, is it? Wow. Huh? Oh. Really? It's that small? Oh, that's ridiculous. We'll never be able to get enough line. Well, I guess the idea is we're just trying to see if this even works, aren't we? Well, it started the spinners. And they definitely stop when I do that. So is this just a visual glitch and there's lime? No. And obviously everything's hooked up or all of this stuff wouldn't have been doing what it's doing. Yeah, you can see too, it's not actually using any. See, 5,100%. Huh. Well, What does... I mean, seeding went fine. Plowing went fine. Good Lord. It wouldn't let me turn back the other way. Unreal. That was funny. Okay. No, see, it says it's doing it. See, turn off. Oh, hang on. We got something now. Yeah, but this narrow band, we're going to end up using up our line after 2 strips. Oh, man. 20%, 5 of these? No, we'll use up an entire tank on this field alone. Yeah. Crap. So why does that other one not work? Oh, I guess the AI worker's done, see? Yeah, I don't want to be doing those fields with something that's got like a 6-foot spread on it. That thing's damn near useless. Same token, I don't think we should have to spend 60 grand on the next one up. So let's see here. I might have to go into the mod thing and see if there's anything else around. I don't know why that lizard one's not working. Seems to me it had a pretty good rating on the mod hub. Didn't make the corner in time. Eek. I was looking at the animals in the pen as usual. Of course. The heck with where you're driving. Excuse me. Of course. Huh. That just automatically attached. Like, I mean automatically. I didn't even press Q. It doesn't unattach with Q. It does back here. Alright. So... how the heck did it do that? That is so weird. See, it just did it again. No, I did not. Weird. Yeah, see, all the functions work. So that's really kind of got me wondering. Oh man, it's not one thing, it's another. Nobody's using this property. I guess we can drive across it. A little longer reach on this one. Just making sure there's no other control to make this thing work. I don't know. No, won't do a dang thing. See, but this one won't even register turning on. Like the other one actually started up. So what are we not? Well, it's not going to do me any good. Yeah, that's all that does. I guess we'll just have to assume that it's this freaking mod. Can't make the corner this time. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Lose a couple grand there. Crap. We don't need that. We're not super duper duper well off here as it is, so. Alright. So, what's the deal with this one then? It says it's unrealistic working speed, but we can change that, right? Oh, I see, only down to a certain point. Oh, yeah. Standard capacity. I mean, up to us, we don't have to run it at 68 kilometers an hour. Alright, let's try it out. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be automatically hooking up like the other one did. Oh, there it goes. It just did it. It's not hooking up the wires. So we're going to try this, and if it doesn't, then I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to go in and disable manual attach. I mean, it's a long shot, because like I said, everything seems to work. We can change the width, we can, you know, oh, there's not a lot you can do on this one, so. Activate doubled activation of application rate? No thanks. Can I activate half? And yeah, I'm loading them all in just so I can at least get a complete line should it actually start working, right? I don't want to go 100 meters down the field and then go, oh, I gotta go back and get more. So, pretty sure 5,000 will get at least a row done even on these ones. Alright, so I don't see anything other than turn it on, so there shouldn't be anything other than just simply turn it on. So, let's see how we do. No, 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 stop! What are you freaking doing? What the heck, man? Instead of bringing the thing up, you just take off? Okay. No, nothing. Oh, alright, I'm going to be back in a sec. I'm going to go into the mods and I'm going to turn off the auto thingy attacher there. Back in a moment. Alrighty, we're back. Let's go see what happens here. Sorry, it always starts you, of course, at your front door, so we must make our way back. So I've disabled manual attach. I don't really count that that's going to be the thing. Like I said, it just seems strange. The mod did get, like, it's got whatever, you know, like 4.7 or something stars on the mod hub, so unless that's strictly the mod author giving it a rating, but then you'd expect to give it a 5. Just make sure it is off. Okay. And it attached everything? It did? Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, now the lines are gone. Oh, because, right, makes sense. Let's get back to this. There we go. There we are. Try and keep the speed down. Yeah, we'll go trade this back in for the normal one. Oh my god, we're almost out. And we're out. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, just that weird behavior that it would connect by itself. You know, that's, as far as I know, that's not supposed to happen with manual attach. In fact, I don't think that's supposed to happen with not manual attach. Let's find out. Let's drop it down. Now let's wiggle our butts all over the front of it here. And see if at some point it goes, oh, you want me to grab you? Yeah, that's just not a thing. Okay. Well. Great demand at Larson's Bale and Forage. Oh, great demand for what? Great demand, eh? On maybe silage? I have 90,000 liters ready. Ready, Freddy, gone to sale. But just wasn't worth much money last time. Ooh, yeah, bale export, 556. See, that's 399 is supposed to be the peak. Yeah, I'm not going to concern myself with that little strip in the middle that isn't limed. Screwy. We're just not going to deal with it. Okay, whee! The wheels go sideways, so do we. There you go. Alright, now. Holy cow. It's just. It seems kind of dim. I've noticed some maps, it seems. Like there was one that City Farmer was playing a little while ago, where it seemed that even on the brightest of days, it was just a little darker than it should be. This one on occasion seems to be that way. You don't notice it much when you're in the vehicles. I think there's a different lighting thing going on, but when you're out and about in the day, well, it's not too bad, but still. It just feels like it should be brighter. You know, wow, it's 20 degrees. Really? In October. Okay. Let's completely forget what we're doing, species, you daft bugger. Alright. Yeah, almost 100,000 liters, so kind of hard to say that ain't worth doing. Alright, let's give you a tag. I'm pretty sure you're the other direction. Yes, you are. Oh, you're still filling. Holy cow. I guess I forgot to feed the squirrel that pushes it all out the end or something, because... Come on. There you are. And there we go. Oh, a little close to the edge there. Yeah, that faffing about costing us money and stuff, we need to make a little bit back. So let's see if we can't make $1 or two. $100,000, and I'll go from there. Yeah, it's not likely. Not likely. As I said last time, silage is not the great cash that it used to be. And you used to be able to make the fortune of your farm off a good slump of this stuff. See how we do. Whether it's worth doing it a second time. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14,000. Yeah. Well, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. So let's choose to unload one more at least, so that we have a... No, well, it ain't gonna be much, but at least we'll have like 40k in the bank. Because we're gonna lose another 2,000 when I trade this one back for the other one. So, yeah. Can't keep throwing it away. Especially with winter coming. And the fact that we now, we need to buy, at least as much lime as we just used. Of course, we will get, 6 grand or so back from that other one, I guess. We can take that. Oh, no, we can only take one at a time. Whoa. Oh, that's right. This end of that bridge is kind of hooped, to use the strictly farming technical term. We probably have a few apples to sell, and we do need to check on our tea business, but I was sort of holding that off until we were done with our basically getting some crop into the ground part of the day, or week, or whatever it turns out to be. This day so far has turned out to be quite a lot of stalling and faffing about, and not quite as much just get down to work and get her done. And although faffing about and doing that sort of thing might be fine for lowlifes like YouTube creators, but for farmers, I don't think it's a thing. Oh look, we'll never catch up to our tracks. So 25,000, we're getting 14. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Well, almost 14 anyway. Oh, look. Our little HUD says iFuzz. Oh, species, you're an idiot. There we go. And silage me now. Well, it's a little better. I mean, we could quite easily drop another 1 or 2 loads out there. Fatten up the wallet a little bit. Wouldn't hurt, because we also got to figure what we're going to do through winter. We're going to need some way to pay the bills. Now, I understand there might be somewhere around a few oil derricks that are sitting idle we might be able to purchase and get running. I don't know that there's any refineries, but I know you can sell the crude for, well, you know, a couple buck anyway. I'll look into it. Okay. We gotta be careful, because this bridge is absolutely fine. Sure, you wanker. Just make me look bad. Tell ya. I tell ya. This game, boy. Alright, so how much are our totals? Because I don't want to spend it all. Oh, there's still 140,000 that isn't processed? Oh yeah, we'll take another tank. We only fit 20-something. There's 47,000 in there. 49,000. But I think I'll call the episode here, guys. I'm going to run this one out and sell it. And I will debate between there and here whether it's worth selling the last one. I mean, we're not going to get great demands on it every day, right? So the sellable portion of it, well, like they say, you want to make hay when the sun shines, strike when the iron is hot, yada, yada, yada. So, which, by the way, is a blacksmithing term, not an ironing term. Freaking Gen Z, I tell you. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Till next... Ooh, we got exactly a trailer left in that silo. Till then though, hit the like button if you did enjoy it. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't yet. But above all, take care of each other. Have a great day.